Alright guys, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a topic video, and kind of one since I've been following the Donny Cates Thor run, which I thought about doing reviews for each volume, but after how no one gave zero fucks about my review for Devourer King, the first volume in the Donny Cates Thor run, I was like, fuck it. I'm still reading the volumes, I've got 2 and 3, and yeah, they're good if you're wondering, but I have kind of noticed this background thing, particularly with one character. And that's who we're going to talk about today. And I know I'm not the only major fan of this character, so here we are. So, big question. Is Donny Cates building to Beta Ray Bill becoming the new King of Asgard? That's the big question, because yes, currently Thor is currently the King of Asgard, and that's what's been the crux of the story, is that Thor sucks as a king. He is not good, and it doesn't help that he's crippled by his father's misdealings. Go talk to Steven Universe about that bullshit, Thor. You also have the Black Winter showed him of his one true death at the hands of Thanos with a Infinity Mjolnir and an army of Marvel zombies. And Thor is not doing well mentally. But there is something he did do, and that is, since he has no heirs and children, Thor wants to name Beta Ray his heir to the throne, which is not out of the realm and realistically, because yeah, if you have no heir, there are some cultures, especially in Nordic cultures, where if you didn't have an heir, you could just name somebody as your heir to the throne. Like, if you didn't have a son or daughter, you could just be like, hey, bro, you want to be king after I die? Cool. So that's not out of the realm of possibility. And why do I say Beta Ray could become the King of Asgard? Well, first off, Marvel does love its age-old status quo. It's the status quo, yo. You throw it so far out in the continuity, then you just yank it back to status quo Thor. Or status quo ex-Marvel character. Like, don't get it, like, yeah, we always go back to the status quo because fuck that! Because fuck any kind of character building. Look at Spider-Man! So, yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that, like, at the end of Donny Cates' Thor, they're probably going to have it that Thor is going to step down as King of Asgard. And this isn't the first time Thor has been King of Asgard. Look in the 90s, 2000s era with, what's his name? Dan Jurgens, that's it. The Dan Jurgens run of Thor, which is actually pretty good. I've been picking up collected volumes of the Dan Jurgens Thor run, which is actually pretty cool. It's actually a lot of fun. But they did do the whole King Thor thing there. So I have no doubt that they're going to just go back to having Odin as, maybe not as Odin as king, but definitely Thor going back to being like the defender of Asgard and not the ruler of Asgard. So it would make sense that like someone would have to sit on the throne, and Odin is too damaged to be a king anymore. So why not have a fresh perspective and have it be Beta Ray? And you may be saying, well, no one's going to respect Beta Ray as the King of Asgard because no Asgard... Bullshit. Everyone in Asgard thinks Beta Ray is an Asgardian. They treat him like an Asgardian. Probably not like the best Asgardian, because if you want a whipping boy, you go point at Beta Ray. But yeah, Beta Ray is a warrior born. He has a lot of respect among the Asgardians. He has a lot of credit among the Asgardians, and he's also been a leader of his people when the Corbinites came back for a hot minute before Galactus ate them all. So this is nothing new. So that's that's where I think we're gonna go. But I'm gonna go one step further with this theory. Every king needs his queen, right? So I think Beta Ray is going to become king at some point or at the end of Donny Cates' Thor run, but as an added bonus, I think he's going to take Sif as his wife. I think Sif will be the official queen of Asgard, alongside Beta Ray ruling Asgard. Yeah. Also, it also would help, because why I think Beta Ray... there are a few reasons. Another reason is Donny Cates clearly loves Beta Ray Bill. Like, it's so fucking obvious, because you see it 90% of the time. If Donny Cates is doing cosmic stuff, Beta Ray is gonna show up. And I don't blame him, because Beta Ray is one of my favorite characters in Marvel. I think it would be a nice turnaround, because Beta Ray also gets kicked a lot in writing. Like, like I said earlier, he is the whipping boy for Asgard. So this would be a nice little turnaround for him. And again, it wouldn't be someone of the line of Odin for being the king. It would be a new perspective for Asgard. And yeah, maybe that's what Cates is building to, is that the kings of Asgard have thoroughly fucked it. Have thoroughly fucked Asgard. So maybe it's someone who isn't of the line of Bor to rule Asgard. And yeah, the other thing is they've been repairing a lot of the damage that was Sif and Beta Ray Bill's relationship throughout Donny Cates' run. So yeah, King Beta Ray and Queen Sif, I would be all over that shit. I would be absolutely 100% all over that shit. Anyway, so I think this is really cool. I think this would be a cool idea. I'm not saying this is where we're going, but I have noticed a lot of hints in Donny Cates' Thor run to that. And like I said, Donny Cates clearly loves Beta Ray and is giving him new life in the comics. So there is that. Also, it's very clear that he's shown that Thor cannot be king, at least not right now. So you guys so I just thought it'd be a fun video to have. So do you guys think Thor's going to step down and Beta Ray will become king of Asgard in the Donny Cates Thor run? And would you guys be cool with that? I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say about it. I would be totally down for the thought of King Beta Ray or King Bill. Yeah, King Bill the First. Long may he reign. First, King Beta Ray, first in his name. Nay. And I'm not saying no. That was fucking stupid. Anyway, so yeah, do you guys like that idea? Do you guys hate that idea? Just comment below, let me know. I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say about this. And yeah, do you guys think it should be like King Beta Ray with Queen Sif? Because I got a feeling it ain't gonna be Queen Scuttlebutt. Sorry, Scuttlebutt, I know you became a woman and Beta Ray might fuck you at some point, but I think what Donny Cates is doing in his main comic is, I'm gonna get Beta Ray and Sif back together. Anyway, so yeah, just comment below, let me know, and as always, if you haven't already, hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon for exclusive content and videos. Other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.